organized companies who are so well structured, how do they deal with external companies coming in and poaching talent? I don't know if you felt it, but it seems to be happening a lot around.
I think the talent market has changed a lot, since I guess, we began our careers. And I think many things have changed. One is obviously newer opportunities with, as you mentioned, new sectors opening up. I think the second big thing that's changed in the talent market is the role technology's played in just disrupting how work gets done, how people relate with each other. I think younger employees of today expect much more flexibility, expect much more, I'd say, flatter organizations where there's more free communication. And I think the third thing that's also changed, especially if you think about a lot of work that's out there on Gen Z, which I've also seen at the workplaces, people today want to work in organizations whose purpose and values really match with them. That's much more important now, much more articulated now than it perhaps was earlier. And I think that's probably a function of, when we were growing up, I came from a very solidly middle-class family. The whole idea was, look, you're building your career, you're getting a good job. I think now a lot of younger people, and I see that as a big positive, are asking different questions. What's the environmental footprint of this organization? What are the values of this organization? And I think as I think about any organization looking to attract or retain talent, it has to be across all these variables. Money is one part of the puzzle, right? Money is definitely one part of the puzzle, but equally, even for a large organization or a large multinational, are you providing people empowerment? Are you providing people an opportunity to work in an environment where they don't feel like a small cog in the wheel? Are you providing people an inspiring workplace where they're clear about what the purpose is? Those are things which I think every organization should do. And if anything, I think the advent of smaller disruptive organizations should teach larger organizations that these are things we should probably move along. I mean, if I think about when I began my career, I'm sure it was the same for you. Senior leadership sits on a different floor, managing directors, this inaccessible, godlike figure who's in a corner somewhere. We don't live in that world now. Our younger employees don't even expect that world or even respect that world now. So I think if organizations can provide some of that flexibility, empowerment, transparency that a lot of smaller organizations provide, a clear sense of purpose, I feel that levels the playing field to a large extent, because then people are not deselecting you because you're this big bureaucratic organization versus the empowerment they might get somewhere else.